Knowing that I was going to bring another life into this world, I didn't want his address on his birth certificate to be a homeless shelter. When we left initially, we had a duffel bag and the clothes on our back and the diaper bag. I didn't know if and when I was going to get anything else. You felt like you failed. Because you're going, I'm living in a homeless shelter. I can't believe I have my kids in a homeless shelter. I was scared. I knew that I had to be the one to take care of my kids, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. At the time, I didn't have a job. I didn't know where their next meal was going to come from. And that is hard. That is probably the worst feeling, not knowing how to provide for them at that point in time. But probably the first 30 days was the hardest, until you really start to say, hey, look at what I've done in these 30 days. I've gotten a job. I got accepted to the medical assisting program. I am going to be going on to college. I'm working full time. My kids are taken care of. In just 30 days to see, where I left and where I was at to where I was headed was enough to say, you know what, I can do this.
You may feel like you're not getting anywhere. You're stuck in the mud and you're spinning your tires and they're just spinning and spinning, and you got 3 people pushing, but nobody's getting you out and you're just stuck. Just like with Mandy. When you have a lot of problems to work on, you can't fix them all at once. You got to start at one. And that's what I talked to him about.
So within 4 months, I was in a house with my 2 kids and entered into the independence program with Barb. From there, she helped with setting goals of continuing with school and care for the kids and establishing a checking and savings account and financial classes. And I just did what I had to for my kids. If I wasn't going to, who was?
It's not just paying somebody's rent. It's being there to be an advocate for them with other agencies. It's the support, the moral support that a person needs when they're so low about themselves that they've pretty much resigned to the idea that they're a bad person or that they're a bad parent.
You think of people who live on the streets and just come there for a meal, and that's not what Hope House is. Hope House gives you a home to begin your foundation, to rebuild your life again.